Okay.
Hi, everyone. This is my client, Lauren. Thank you so much for being
Hi.
here with us. So, Lauren, just tell us a little bit about, how we met. I don't even know now that I think about it. I don't even know how we
Yeah.
met or where we met at, but just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, Lauren and I met through the astrology group. I think it was like astrology talk group or screw it, let's talk astrology. And I met under one of her posts because she asked a very interesting question about what astrology meant to me. And then from there, we messaged each other. But I'm Lauren, and I think it's cool that we both have the same name. I'm a mother of two twins. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I own my own business, Fortuitous Sheila Day on the internet, where I sell art and such. And I have so many aspirations, basically.
Yay. Awesome. So before we started working together, what were some of your thoughts, or I should say emotions that you were experiencing? Like what was going on in your mind?
I guess I was just curious as to what she was offering because I've been on a healing journey for I guess since my teens, and so I was curious as to finding different modalities, and one of them was human design, and that's actually one of the ones that she offered. So I was looking specifically for things that got me back in tune with my natural bodily rhythm. And human design is exactly one of those things. And so we kind of went from there. And my thoughts were to hoping that this would cause a sense of restoration in my life. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I love that. And I was going to say you were one of, I shouldn't say, I don't really have favorites, but I was going to say a lot of my really deep, like, karma and all that stuff that like the 5D, 4D, 5D. Most of my clients, I was going to say, understand all of that, but I feel like you understand it to like that next level. So I
Yeah.
loved that we had that really intellectual conversations every time.
Yeah.
So that
That
I
was
appreciate
definitely
it.
enjoyable.
Yes. And you taught me a lot about my own astrology too, so I love that too. Okay, awesome. So is there anything that you were I should say maybe having challenges before we worked together that didn't help you that this time you feel you got more clarity on, or have you worked with other coaches or mentors or therapists?
um, I haven't worked with other coaches or mentors. I've done therapy in the past, but it's never been as progressive as what I've experienced here. And
Okay.
so this actually, I feel as if previously, because I've done a lot of healing work on myself by via research and whatever insights I could find, like energetically being attuned to myself. And that got me so far, but I recognized that I needed like a secondary person outside of myself to help reflect back to me. Therapy has never gone as deeply as this has. So I wouldn't even, I personally kind of felt like that wasn't part of my path. I think I needed something more spiritual for
Yeah.
myself specifically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. Awesome. So, were there any thoughts and I should say emotions that you've experienced having now after we work together that you understand like how human design has helped you?
I guess it's given me clarity and confirmation. So it's given me a level of confidence within myself.
Yay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was gonna say, we're
But
all
it's
moms here.
confirmed that.
So all of us here in the group that's gonna be
Okay.
listening in on YouTube, it's like this is real life. So I'm sure you can
Okay.
hear my daughter.
Okay.
She's, half the time I'm surprised on my
Right.
podcast. You can't hear her screaming in the background. It is what it is.
Okay. Okay, thank you. That's good. But yeah, it's basically just giving me confidence within myself about my particular abilities. You've confirmed some things about my own psychic abilities for me, and I didn't even have to ask. So I feel like you really attuned to me. So I think that was really helpful because it
Yeah.
was a lingering question in my head.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. I feel like, usually when you like connect with another spiritual person, I feel like they kind of help give you that confidence that you already knew. It's not like, I always tell my clients that like, I can give you like the tools, but I can't do it for you. So it's like, then that gives them the kind of the confidence to just do it. And then you start trusting yourself. Right. So, and that's a lot of my program too. Like a lot of people, for me, I know for me, I can speak from my own experience. I never trusted myself, but I always knew it. Right. So it's like, now putting them together is like really powerful, especially like in your own business or like being a mom and doing like being able to teach this to your kids. That's awesome. All right. So is there something or at least one thing that you found the most helpful in our time working together?
Let's see. I did write some stuff down.
That's okay.
I wonder. Go ahead. I guess something that I found the most helpful was the hopefulness that this service gave me and the restoration and like the power of the human body. Like
Yeah.
I'd always done tons of research about like if you feed yourself the right things, whether that be media or food or people, that you'll heal. But I guess I did not know how quickly the rate would be for myself. I'd always thought that I'd be healing for years, but I feel kickstarted in like a really good direction.
Yay. That's awesome. So was there any shifts that you made in the time working together that you weren't expecting?
I guess how quickly, because I seem to have been like stuck in a bout of rigidity when it came to the self-help modalities that I was embarking in previously. So it's like whatever we've been doing in these services, you've helped me, like my body just shifts into uh, a level of progression and proactivity. So it's like I'll journal more now, whereas I used to sit back and I would think for hours, but I actually kind of get up and do the thing that I know I need to do now. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, that's huge. So you feel like, journaling and kind of understanding your body versus being in your mind a lot has really shifted a lot for you. Awesome. That's a point that I haven't heard my clients say. So that's awesome that I got that feedback. So
It
awesome.
doesn't feel so repressed. Like it feels more on the surface, and it's like now I can go off of a whim of motivation.
Right. Cause like motivation, only lasts for so long and then it's like kicking into like the self-discipline and everything. So that's awesome. All right. So just my last question for you, or you can say if you want to say anything else, you can say that too, but what is there a tip or advice that you would give somebody that's still struggling?
I guess some advice or tips that I would give for people that are still struggling. I guess be open to the recalibration of your body. It will guide you. So if you don't feel for whatever reason that anything is working within you, that might just mean you need to attune deeper into yourself so that you can figure out what it is that you need, like the missing component, basically. Because like our bodies are very wise, so we'll know. We just have to listen.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to be here with me. And do you have anything else to say or?
I would say that definitely work with Lauren. She's very great. She's helped me so much and she's very sweet. And I love the way that she attunes.
I didn't pay her to say this.
No, she didn't. I love the way she attunes to me and to other people. It's like, there's so many things that I did not have to ask, but it's like, she just knew how to do it and she came to me and it gave me what I needed. I really appreciate that.
Oh,
Got more than what I bargained for.
Well, I appreciate you. Of
course.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And if anybody's watching this on YouTube or in the group, you can always comment below. Now, tell us your business again.
It's Fortuitous Felidae. But so basically I have an Etsy shop and I have an Instagram account that's linked to it and YouTube channel. It's about beauty. And then there's a secondary channel so Fortuitous Felidae is more about like physical beauty and art and poetry. And then Starbathe is more about soulful expressions like poetry, literature, and music and stuff like that.
Oh, awesome. I was going to say, you'll have to send me all your links because a couple people in the group, I'm sure here or on YouTube would be interested. So I'll make sure they get those links so they can connect with you.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys, have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye.